What it do, y'all? Y'all been hitting me up, want to talk about that 607 Unc interview. Well, let's get it. Well, yeah, Shane. All right. What's up with y'all on? This nigga 607 Unc, man. I don't know how I made it through that interview, y'all. I swear I don't. Did y'all watch the 607 Unc interview? Saying 607 is peace. But yeah, man, it was hard to get through. It was hard to get through that interview. It was crazy. That nigga smarter than what y'all really think though. That nigga, like for real, for real. I was listening to him. I don't know if y'all was listening to him or but what up, Generation X? But yeah, he really made some good points in that interview. If y'all paid attention to him, you know what I'm saying. The nigga ain't crazy. Nigga playing crazy, and I told him that. I told him he was playing crazy. Let him tell it. Everybody playing crazy. Let him tell it. But I think it was a great interview for the most part. Um, it's kind of like hard to get him to answer questions like in depth, especially. He gonna cut you off, answer the question before you finish asking because they be anticipating that they knowing what you gonna ask, and so that can be kind of frustrating or whatever. But I think I got to do a better job at whatever whoever I'm interviewing. Be persistent and adamant that they answer the question. You know, and don't basically just stop letting them off the hook when I ask a question. I appreciate that. It's the Charlie on one. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think he playing a character to a certain extent because he is spiritual. Uh, the man drove all the way from Vegas to Dallas because he don't fly, and he tried to get me to pull up at his spot. He really didn't want to pull up where I was at, and not to say that he didn't want to pull up because he's soft or whatever. He just probably wanted it on his own, playing field or whatever. But he eventually pulled up, saying everything was cool, and we made it happen. No, no, I'm not Mexican. None of it. A lot of people ask me that. It's all good. But it's 22 people in here. It's 28 people in here. Only two likes. Can y'all violate that like button for me if y'all don't mind? It don't cost nothing to hit the like button. But yeah, this next interview I'm finna do, y'all, it's finna be crazy. I'm gonna try to make it where the interviews get better each time. Not to say that's the type of order that I just did, because I'm not saying one interview was better than the other, but I'm gonna just try to keep. I'm gonna just, as far as the level, I'm gonna just try to go up and not backwards, if that makes sense. Dosh pose. Dosh been trying to get me to respond to that so bad. Like, what's my thoughts on Bag and YB squashing their beef? I mean, I'm happy for it, because I mean the beef was petty in the beginning. I think they was in the studio one time. I think somebody pulled a gun or something. I don't know if it was. I think it was Bag or somebody with Bag or something. May have pulled a gun or something, but well, no bloodshed. They had a good album together. Fed Babies one. Hopefully we can get a Fed Baby two. And but what I don't understand about the Fed Baby is when they made their album. I don't think neither one of them had been to the federal, been to Fed before. I don't think Bag ever been. But yeah, why are you on OTF side in the beef with Quando? I'm not on nobody's side in particular. Um, music wise, I'm a Dirk fan. I'm a fan of his music. Um, Quando make okay music. Um, I mean, I guess I'm just more of an OTF guy, you know, versus you know Quando Rondo, his group or whatever. So it ain't nothing personal or nothing. If I seen Quando right now, I'd shake his hand, might grab a photo with him. But yeah. But I'm Smirk. I'm Team Smirk for sure though. That's who I ride when I'm on my highway trips. That's one of the main people that I listen to. Dirk, Mozzie, Young and Ace. Of course, I gotta throw some 50 Cent in there. Boosie. Uh, so yeah. Who am I going for in the World Series? I ain't even paid attention to it. I don't even know who playing. That's crazy. I'm ashamed to even say that. I don't know who playing in the World Series. That's crazy. Dodgers versus Blue Jays. I gotta go Dodgers. I gotta go with show on. Um, who else over there for the Dodgers I like? Otani. It's my boy name. White boy, man. He a little white boy too. Be hitting that motherfucker out the park.